Hey guys, I hope y'all can hear me. I am at work on my lunch break, sitting outside. It's a nice day, sitting outside on the roof. It's been a minute since I've been out here, so it's pretty nice to just kind of come out here and chat. Right now, there's no one out here, so they don't see me talking to my phone. But I wanted to make this video because in my first video, there was a lot of stuff that I wanted to talk about, so I didn't mention this, but I only plan to use the sponge method, probably for just a couple more, like maybe like another week or so. I'll just have to kind of play it by ear, but I do want to kind of go into the direction of like freeform locks, and I kind of did that before, and I was referring to them as like semi freeform or whatever, because starting them out I'm using a specific method and then kind of just letting them do their thing, which is what I'm doing right now. The ultimate plan for my dreadlocks is to kind of get my hair trained a little bit so that I have a uniform style, or a uniform, like all of my dreadlocks are more uniform rather than the freeform look that I know, like the way that, for example, like The Weeknd, how he had his hair. I think he cut it, but I'm not really going for that look. I don't think it is something that, I'm not going to say it doesn't fit me, because to say that something doesn't fit you, when you're not talking about clothes, like freeform dreadlocks don't fit me, that doesn't really make sense, because you don't know what a look will do for you. You don't know what your hair will do, so you can't really say it doesn't fit, because my hair, if I were to just completely let it go, it may not look like anyone else's. It won't look like what anyone else's. So I can't say what's going to fit me when I don't know what my hair will look like. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't want to have a lot of congos. I don't think I mind having some, because again, like I said, there's probably, going to be an instance where some of my dreads would have thin roots or thin bases. So the only way to really to really get around that would be to allow your hair to do its thing, or to allow your dreadlocks to kind of come together in Congo, if that's what they need to do. I mean, what do we do when we see our dreadlocks thinning, or what have people like myself done in the past? When we see our dreadlocks thinning, we combine them. We grab the closest one to it that doesn't hurt the scalp, to pull it or whatever, and to merge it, and you just let them do their thing. Once you get them together, and sometimes you can interlock them, you can twist them together, rubber band them together. I know there's people who have used thread, so it's kind of the same thing, like maybe if you leave your hair alone, it does what it is supposed to do. I don't know. I've also been watching videos other freeformers, and I've been watching videos about how your hair is could be a spiritual journey to grow dreadlocks, or to grow your hair in general, but how your hair is an antenna, which I don't completely understand yet. So if you guys know anything about that, comment down below and let me know your thoughts or whatever. Or if you have videos that you think are good for me to watch, I'll definitely watch them. But I don't understand what people mean when they say your hair is antenna, but I can see that. And when I go back and I look at some of my photos, like on my Instagram, which is, you guys can find that on my channel, and I'll put a link in the description for my Instagram. I have two. One for The Sims, because I am obsessed with The Sims, and then I have one, my main account. So I'll put the link to my main account in the description, so you guys can see what my hair looked like before I cut it. But basically, since I've cut my hair, I feel like, you know, I've lost my mane. Like, even when I cut my first set of dreadlocks, the longer set, I just feel like I've kind of lost my mane, you know, like it was a part of me. Like, I'm not my hair, but it was an extension of me, and the bigger my hair is, the better I feel as a person. I don't know if that's weird, but I'm gonna try to explore that some more. But anyways, I just wanted to give you guys just input, like just some input on what I was thinking about Freeform. Like I technically using a sponge or using a towel or washing your hair in a circular motion, or you're still manipulating your hair, so technically it's not freeform. When you get to a point where you're not touching your hair and you're literally, like, the only time you touch it is to wash it, or you touch it to prevent yourself from, like, pulling your hair out, like, you know, you're sitting back on it, or it's pulling, or it got caught in something, you know what I'm saying? Like, the only time you touch your hair is to make sure that it's healthy and it's safe, not to actually manipulate it. I think that's what freeform is, or at least that's what my understanding of freeform is. So I guess ultimately I'm going to be doing like semi freeform locks. I just have to decide when I'm going to stop using the sponge. And the cool thing is that, you know, there are these things called hats, and I can wear hats, so that's great. I have plenty of them. But yeah, that's all I wanted, you know, to get up here and talk about or whatever. But yeah, I also wanted to say thanks to all of my, like, older subscribers that subscribed to my channel when I was making consistent videos and that have kind of stuck by me. And then also I wanted to say thank you to my subscribers who are kind of new. I think what I want to do, I'm going to probably do some sort of giveaway. I haven't figured out what yet, so if y'all have ideas on what, or something you, like some sort of contest you might want to enter, let's do it. But I'll probably come up with something and let y'all know in the next video what to do to qualify. And yeah, so semi-freeform locks is the way I'm going to go with this. So yeah, I'll keep y'all posted.